Before we begin, let me ask you a quick question. Do you think AI is going to take away more job than it creates?
Well, this is not the only question that we came across. There are many such questions like that, and one you can see on the screen. This is the exact curiosity which inspired our team to conduct a survey on the future of AI and its impact on jobs. And good evening, everyone. We, the Visionauts, are here today with our presentation on the topic Futures of Job and AI. So now I would like to invite my co-host Kanishka to brief us about the survey we created.
We designed a questionnaire and shared it with people across different groups students, professionals, and others. We received over 300 plus responses, which gave us a valuable insights on how people really feel about AI and employment. Let's move to our first question of the survey.
On behalf of our team, we are delighted and we are delighted to present the findings of our survey. The aim of the survey was to capture authentic opinions and perspectives around our topic. We reached out to a diverse group of respondents, ensuring that the video we collected and the response we got are balanced and mix of different age groups, backgrounds, and experiences. The responses have been analyzed carefully to bring out meaningful patterns rather than just numbers so that we can understand not only what people think, but also why they think that way. So today we'll share the survey and its insights with you. And with that, the first question is that all right. The first question is that the essential deals with the professionals which decide the best of them, and we found that most of our respondents were students, and they were incorporate of 89% of our respondents, which employees consist of 3%. Employees consist of 6% and job seekers consist of 2%. Now the next question.
Sure, Krishna. Moving further, our next question relates with the field which best describes our respondents. For instance, technology, healthcare, or education, or any other where results says 70% chose education and rest chose technology, healthcare, and other fields. But Krishna, we have got to know about which field and profession they belong. But what are their actual ages?
You said it right, Kanishka. Our next question inquires what their age, and I feel like we have more of Gen Z population than the millennials of other age groups.
Oh, but why so?
The reason is that most of our respondents voted for the age group of below 18, and on the contrary, only 2% people voted for age group of 25 to 35.
That's cool, Krishna. It's really nice to know that our future generation is aware of this concern. So, now with this, let's move ahead with the next question, which asks about the country. And guess what? People mostly chose India.
That's really good. Now comes the most important section of our survey, which inquires about which industry will change the most because of AI due to its greater impact and advancements.
That's a critical question to think upon. Let's dive into the answers to gain the analysis of it.
Okay, so according to the respondents, AI is art, media, and design industry will have a greater impact on jobs because of the technological advancement increasing day by day. For instance, where a person charges a salary and takes time for creating a design, that design can be created by AI in seconds. And with the right prompt, it is like basically better than human.
You are absolutely right, Krishna. But does that mean that AI is a threat to our jobs?
Not essentially, as AI can also be a tool for like their higher stipend too. But if they become known with some of the useful AI tools.
Thanks for clearing this doubt, Krishna. With this, let's move to our next question, which says how has AI like ChatGPT or Copilot has affected your studies or work so far? And the results are predictable since most people voted for the option A, which reads that AI has helped them to do things faster. No wonder in that, but I may I ask you, don't you think while AI being helpful has made us helpless? As in, our minds tend to work slower and we start procrastinating by relying on AI for every work, every move. And that's definitely a negative point of it.
You started it well, Kanishka. And if we were to write an essay on some given topic, so the first finger clicks on the chat GPT, as now we are used to it. And for every smallest work, we use chat GPT or AI. And like that's a fact.
Hmm. Now, there comes an interesting question, which reads that what uniquely a human quality do you believe that will be the most difficult for AI to replicate in workplace?
So, according to a survey, most respondents believe that empathy and compassion are traits which AI can never replicate. And to be very honest, it's true. As AI might adapt some of the human emotions in the future, but can never have every human emotion like we do. Say friendly emotions for our colleagues, staff, or etc., or anger emotions, or etc.
That's so true, Krishna. In my opinion, this is the only thing which AI will definitely find difficult to replicate. With this, I would like to hand over the rest of the presentation to our fellow teammates Nishika and Siddham.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks, Kanushka and Krishna, for informing the boring part because here starts the fun part. So, we inquired which of these new AI powered jobs sounds most exciting to you in our survey, and the reply and the winner was
I wait. I'm also there, and the winner was AI learning designers with 31% of votes. Basically, AI people who used to teach AI in a creative and a new way. And right behind that, we have AI human managers and AI helpers. Clearly, people are imagining a future where AI doesn't replace us but works with us.
that's so interesting because these roles aren't purely technical, they're hybrid. They need empathy, pedagogy, and systemic thinking, plus AI know how. So, the future jobs we are excited about are the ones that keeps human central.
Yes, on education, should schools teach how to work with AI? On the survey, 70% of the respondents said yes, and 28% thought maybe as an extra subject, but only 2% yes, only 2% said felt that it wasn't needed at all.
This shows a clear demand for AI literacy. It's similar to when schools first introduced computer classes. Once a niche skill became foundational, preparing students to use AI responsibly and creatively will be as essential as teaching basic computer skills today.
Yes, here we have slightly tricky question. Would you like to have slightly lower salary just for a creative or meaningful augmented role?
And the majority said yes, but only if it works improves work life balance. That's a very balanced view. It shows that while money is important, people also value balance, creativity, and a sense of purpose in their work.
Yes, right. Because at the end of the day, a job is not just about learning, it's all about living. People are open to change, but only if it provides the better quality of life.
Now, let's talk upon how companies should prepare people to work with AI. The most common response was offer free AI training classes.
That's a strong message. People don't just want to be replaced by technology, they wanted to be trained and empowered to work alongside it. Companies that invest in recycling their teams will build much stronger, future ready workplaces.
Then we asked, what is the biggest benefit of AI at work? And the majority said learning new skills faster.
That's really interesting because it flips the usual fear about AI. Instead of seeing AI only as a threat to jobs, people are also seeing it as a learning partner, a tool that helps them upgrade faster and move ahead in their careers.
So, Siddham, the big question says, is AI a threat or is it our greatest ally? We put that very question to our audience.
Yes, we did. On a scale of 1 to 10, here 1 is only a risk and 10 is only an opportunity. The answers were all over the map, Nishika.
Absolutely. There wasn't a clear winner. Some people are really optimistic, seeing it as a pure opportunity.
Yes, others are deeply concerned, viewing it as a major risk. And most people are somewhere in the middle. They see the potential, but they are also like wary.
It's a mixed bag, and that's a very honest reflection of where we are as society right now.
But here's what fascinating. When we ask them to rank the most important skills for the future, what do you think top the most?
It was a tie, right? AI tool skills and emotional intelligence.
Exactly. Think about that for a second. The ability to work with AI, paired with the deeply human skills of empathy, connections, and understanding.
Right behind them came creative thinking and data skills. It shows people are thinking about how to combine human strengths with machine power.
But it doesn't mean people aren't worried. They are. When we ask how concerned they are about impacting AI in their like job securities, the concern was real.
Answers ranged from not concerned at all to extremely concerned. This anxiety is sitting right alongside the excitement. So, if we are going to work with AI, what's one thing people are happy to hand off? What's the first task they would delegate?
The answers were pretty like universal: data entry, scheduling, and of course the time management.
That means people are ready to offload the repetitive, boring organizational tasks. They want AI to handle the admin work so they can focus on the stuff that requires a human touch.
So, like, what's the big picture? What does all of this tell us?
Our survey, which was filled mostly by young students here in India, paints a really nuanced picture. People see AI as a powerful tool. 83% said it helps them work or study faster.
Yes, great, but they are also like clear-eyed about their limits. They know it can't be like replicated human empathy, ethical judgments, or even genuine creativity.
They believe industries like arts and media, manufacturing, and education will be completely transformed.
And the most exciting new jobs: AI learning designers, and of course the AI human managers. Rules that are like all about bridging the gap between us and the technology.
There's also a powerful consensus here. 70% of our respondents believe schools must teach how to work with AI. It's essential.
And perhaps, more surprisingly, nearly half said that they would even accept a slightly lower salary for a more effective AI augmented role if it meant for a better quality of the life.
That tells us that what people think are truly searching for is meaning and balance, not just a paycheck.
So, to come back to our original question, is the future of AI something to fear?
The answer from this next generation is it's what we make it. The future isn't a pre written script, it's a conversation. So, now, thank you so much for joining this crucial conversation. And lastly, I would also like to thank our Enam Global Foundation and its team for giving us such a wonderful opportunity to showcase our potential and cognitive abilities.